Hi, my name is Gerhard Gschwandtner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have a special guest. Her name is Jill Feliciano, and she is Vice President of Highspot, and she is in charge of DEI in the organization. Welcome, Jill.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell me why Highspot has decided to put somebody in charge of DEI, and what is the impact on the organization?
Highspot about a year and a half ago was on a journey of really answering some of the interesting and quite frankly, awful events that happen across the U.S. with the killing of George Floyd, as well as inequities and justice around healthcare and race. Though the company had been focused on equity and just doing the right thing by their employees, they knew that it was time to really join and their peers in the tech industry and really think about how we formalize our commitments to our employees, but also to our customers and our communities. So I was lucky enough to join the team about a year and a half ago, and that's when we officially started our journey by rolling out a multi-year strategy, setting goals, and really empowering our employees to be a part of this fantastic work.
What is the relationship between that positive experience and productivity, and do you measure that?
There's just no secret that employees who are engaged are employees that drive greater innovation. They drive happier customers, but ultimately it drives, employee retention and our ability to continue to harness the thought leadership that we have internally, especially as we continue to drive awareness in the sales enablement sector. With that being said, our employee engagement scores, which comes from our annual employee survey, shows that 83% of our employees are engaged, which is a great testament to our amazing, not only culture, but our leaders and modeling the behaviors, really creating psychological safety and creating spaces for us, no matter your level, your experience, to have a seat at the table and equally drive the evolution of our career. And when you can be a part of something you develop, you believe in it.
Jill, do you also have insight into what the impact is in the sales organization?
Culture and DEIB is often now a part of sales conversations. So you'll see, my team being pulled in to talk to prospective customers about just our stance on equity, our programming, how we support our employees, and then how that actually translates to the experience that the customer will have. As a part of that, we've also developed a DEIB document, or 1 or 2 pager that is a part of the sales process, just because we were getting a lot of questions. But that's a really great thing, because that means that we're partnering with customers who have similar values, and we know that our cultures will align and really drive the best experience for them, as well as the benefits of the product.
What kind of training do you provide to new employees that join Highspot so they become culturally comfortable?
So as a part of Highspot's onboarding program, which is called Grow, there is a DEIB course that they must all pass. And it really teaches the fundamentals around what DEIB is here, high-level terminology, our strategy. But it also creates this experience where I work with new hires and we take a step back and examine who we are as people. That also allows us to just grow more comfortable in connecting bridges around cultures and regions and languages and life experiences. And that perspective really kind of helps with mindset.
We are creating a DEI conference, a virtual conference on July 11th. We surveyed a number of companies, but I found there are some companies that still are part of that belief that you hire from the same schools that you went to. And the president of a company said, why should I hire women? Where do I find women that can sell as much as men? Or why should we hire people of color that would stick out like a sore thumb? What do you say to those people?
First and foremost, we are creatures of habit, right? So it makes sense that people want to lean into the same type of career profiles and previous experiences, because sometimes it's all they know and that's all they've seen be successful. However, we know that the more we can actually bring in folks from non-traditional backgrounds broaden, your school selection, actually create internal development programs to grow your own internal talent. Companies that actually take those measures see way more benefits than those who are what we kind of traditionally say like non-binary. We see richer innovation because you have people who represent different type of customers that are sitting at the table with you, and they actually can see where there are gaps, right? They can see where there are enhancements. They can really speak from the life experiences that mirror the customer base. And because of that, they will always have a competitive advantage. And leaders who understand the growth mindset often excel in understanding people, the human psychology, the possibilities of bringing in people who have varying experiences, equipping them with the right enablement and support, and recognizing that they can each get to a point of success and delivery within that role.
Well, Jill, thank you for your time and for sharing all your great insights and experiences, and congratulations on your success.